Hello, 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 everybody.
Hi, everyone.
Congratulations, Pop Up Dave, by the way.
No problem at all. Yes, I'm a first-time grandfather to little beautiful Eli, born on, of all days, everyone. This is mind-boggling. Born on Friday the 13th to start
Right.
with. Also, my sister's birthday. Also, um, the anniversary of everybody's passing in this horrific, sad case.
Mhm.
So it's now Eli's birthday as well. So um, I'm a very very proud chap
You're
right now.
smiling like crazy.
Absolutely, absolutely. He's a beautiful little thing, and I just can't. Someone's looking down on me. I think pretty much.
Oh, yeah,
Uh,
definitely.
to There has to be a reason. Has to be a reason of all days. 365 of them in a year, and he pops out.
Yeah. I
Really,
mean,
really on this particular day, it's
yeah. When you called me and told me I became a granddad, the first thing I said to you was, this happened for a reason.
yep,
Like that date, you know, it's really
unbelievable.
crazy.
It is unbelievable. I just can't. Oh, yeah, I'm still on cloud nine. I was at work on Friday, and when my son rang me an hour after the birth of his sister's baby. So he was just as excited to be an uncle as I was to be a grandfather. And Josh, from that point on that day, I was like bouncing around, walking up to people's houses, but I was actually skipping and bouncing, and I was happy as all hell to give them their packages and everything. As everyone well knows, I'm a mailman, and
Oh,
it was it was it was such a weird feeling to have. And I had a
yeah.
couple of drinks when I got home, but
That's okay.
I didn't
That's
have a
okay.
cigar though.
Oh, you missed the cigar. Well, when you see him, I mean, not when he's with you, but before or after, you can have a cigar.
Yes, oh, absolutely, definitely. Yeah, my son Josh, he's 25 and he's a pilot. And I'm sorry, my daughter Caitlin, she's 22, and she works in, well, up until right now, she's been working in childcare. So
Okay.
so they both provide a service to the community, which is pretty awesome.
Yeah, good. So, welcome everybody. Let's see who we have here. Karen, welcome. Nicole, Giselle, Little Casa, Seeking the Truth with Dave, of course. Dave G, Purple Blonde, thank you for joining the Redix family. Scarlett, Catherine C, welcome. Thank you for being here. Sarah Jane, of course, Penny. Who else have we? Summertime Sue, hi, welcome. True Gypsy, Purple Blonde, thank you for becoming a member. Also, Maria, hi. Debbie, Haley, thank you for becoming a member as well. Haley, Nicole. Who else do we have here? Hazel. So many people, they're always on my live streams. Good girl or goody girl. Goody girl. Melina, of course. Donna Johnson. We have two Donnas, I believe. Rebecca, Rose M, Geraldine. Giselle is such a nice name. I wanted to name my daughter Giselle, but then, we basically rolled the dice and it was Emily.
Oh, okay.
Gypsy, Penny Blake, did I misplaced Floridian? Hi. Sammy, hi. Donna Johnson, Rebecca. Oh God, so many. Mary, of course. Hi. Debbie McLean, Lucy, Jock Girl from the UK. Hi, Max. Sleepless in South Africa, my beautiful friend. Hello. KH, hi, welcome. Karen, Scarlett. Oh man, so many people here.
Wow, and Muck Boys is out of hibernation. Oh my
Yeah,
goodness! What my there's a
from
little
all over the
story.
world.
Yeah, Muck Boys is in Florida as well, and
Oh, nice.
he's one of my moderators, and he's also behind my one of my alt accounts that I actually had. I was my first subscriber to my channel. Muck Boys was my
Ooh,
second ever.
I was my
So
first
Muck,
subscriber to my channel.
so Muck Boys is actually my first actual subscriber,
Oh,
and
cool.
still with me. And
To
he's
this
been
day.
getting over COVID. He hasn't been well.
Aw,
So
get well soon.
yep. So he's here with us, as is, oh my goodness gracious, beautiful Shalena's here,
Yeah.
and Nicole T. I saw her, and Laura Post, and Dave G. Of course is here looking after
Chat,
us all and protecting
Claire.
everybody's in chat.
Iron Maiden England. That's a good name. That's a good
Uh,
name. Jeanette. Love MJ. Oh, I haven't seen this. I got a super sticker.
There you go. Yes, up
Haven't seen it.
there.
I haven't seen it. Oh, Giselle, thank you so much.
And one from Kelly J. right
It's
up the top.
gone. Thank you
Yeah,
so much, Kelly J.
Kelly
Welcome.
J. Yes.
Thank you. Hi, Vicky. Mary T, of course. Hannah. Hannah, is your first time here? Oh, no, made it on time. Okay. Lil Mama, hi. Yeah, so we worked our butts off, right?
Everybody, please, if I fall asleep during the live
Hi,
stream
girl.
while the
Hi.
while the presentation's on, if I fall asleep, it's her
It's not
fault.
my fault.
It's her fault.
No, it's not my
Right
fault.
there.
Definitely not my fault. Yeah, but hi, Renee. Yeah, we were going through all this stuff. And like it always is, once you go through stuff, you discover even more stuff. And yeah, we couldn't hold it back. We have some more, but we're going to show you next time. Hi, Muck Boys. Yeah, shall we get right into this? We're going to watch
Absolutely. You gotta watch the work. I just want everyone to know the work that TJ's put into this presentation for today is quite significant. My work has actually been quite minimal. Although we have been up and working and talking a lot of the time this particular week, we were going over things. Oh my goodness, she's done it again.
Okay, H, thank you so much. Yeah, that tribute video, I wanted to put that at my as my intro today, but I think I wouldn't have made it through the live stream.
No, it was
took me 2 days to put this together. Always had to pause, and it's just, yeah. Thank you so much,
sure.
Kate.
So just one quick thing. We actually discovered something at some stupid hour of the morning this morning for me, which will be featured further into this because it was so late that we actually discovered this. This is one massive bombshell. We actually came across, everybody, and it will be a bit later on in the presentation, obviously, because it had already been prepared and this had to be added. So we actually have come across something in the last few hours that you're all going to be shaking your heads about. It is quite unbelievable.
Yep. Alrighty, guys. So let's get right into this. If my son is not crawling around me here, Jordan, bedtime. He loves his Lego. Oh my God.
What kid doesn't love their Lego?
He loves his Lego. Okay, okie dokes. Gonna share that. Gonna make us small.
Yep.
Little Dave.
There we go.
There we go. What we gonna talk about today is some bombshell information, of course, at the end. And also, we're rocking around Saratoga Trail with you guys together a little bit. We gonna watch also some videos all these videos I uploaded on my own YouTube channel, so I don't have to search for it and, steal you guys' time. So we're gonna get right into this, aren't we? And
We
you
are. We
guys will
are.
see how you're being fooled by the DA, right? I mean, it's always like, everybody has their own opinion. And I respect that and I appreciate it. But on my channel, in my chat, don't be mean, don't be rude. The only one who can be rude is me and Dave sometimes. So
Sometimes.
zero drama, no hate, no bullying, or you'll be gone. All right. So first, I want to show you is Nate's original footage. And by original footage, I mean the actual body cam, right? So we're gonna watch that together right now. Gonna share my other screen. A window.
Did you upgrade?
What did I what?
Did you get
No,
another
not yet.
screen?
I was so involved in work, but I'm on 3 weeks holiday soon. And
Wow.
this is when I said, okay, I'm gonna get my monitor. Thanks for KH, by the way, because she contributed so much to my new monitor. It's already in my watch list. So thank you for that.
Oh.
So I hope you guys can see. Can you see, Dave?
Clearly.
Clearly. Okay, good. So we're going to watch the original footage they recorded from Nate. Okay, there you go. This is what we all have seen a million times. He's coming out. Lights turn on and off. Nothing suspicious here. Yet. And what you guys see here, actually, this is the silhouette of Officer Coonrod. So this is no light or anything. It's just a reflection from basically Nate's living room. As you can see, not much happens. Chris Watts just went into the garage and it takes forever for him to come back out. Keep in mind, as it showed in the start, Nate's camera started recording at 5:18 and 30 seconds. Or let's be fair and give it a second more. Let's say 5:18 and 29 seconds. That's okay with me too. And this is all you can see. And there is no other clips of this footage. Not on his Infinity system anyway. So what we have here is like a 3-minute 37 clip.
Correct.
So,
and
nothing.
Lil Mama Gonzo just contributed $10 to you. I love you
Oh,
both
thank you so much.
so very much. What a team.
Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. So nothing really exciting happens here.
It all happens with the DA's footage.
Right. So it's a bit shaky as well because this is obviously recorded from the body cam, but I just wanted you guys to see that the footage, I'm going to go back, started, as you can see here,
Yes.
at 5:18 and 30 seconds a.m., right?
Have you got your pens and papers out, everybody? You
Yeah.
need to actually note that time because it's very important.
Mm-hmm. So the little hand says that's the sign for motion detected, right? And when he gets into the footage or into that clip, it says motion detected 5:18:30. So this is the little hand icon. You see 5:18 and 30 seconds. So now what we're gonna do is we're getting into the footage of the DA that's been released. So where was it? Here, released footage. Share my screen again. So this is the same footage we supposedly saw at Nate's, right? Roughly the same time. Roughly, Nate's footage was 3 minutes 27, I believe, and this is 3 minutes 15, right? So let's get into this and now check out what you see. Truck lights already on, right?
Mm-hmm.
There she comes.
That was her, everyone. That was NK, not seen in the other footage.
No. In Nate's original footage, you don't see her walking out.
Correct.
There you go. And he starts, that's Betty's.
Or someone's. Let's
Or
not go
someone's.
on about the red car. We're not doing the red car again today.
No. Never gonna ever talk about the red car again.
Okay.
So, you guys notice, I'm going back. When she walks out, or he walks out, or whoever walks out, how long it takes for her actually reaching his headlights of the truck. Look at this. Takes forever. Keep your eyes on the left corner when she comes out. Walking pretty fast. See? Where is she? Oh, where is he? Takes forever to reach the head. Ah, there she is. Weird, isn't it? Going around the truck. There's Betty or someone. And there he goes. Or she goes. Or whoever goes.
Somebody's driving the truck. We do know that.
Right. So now you saw walking out pretty fast.
Yep.
Doing it again because it's really important, you guys. Walking out. She should be reaching by now. No, takes forever. Forever. There she is, going around. Good. All right. So what we're going to do next, share my screen again. It's a little bit flip-flopping here. I'm sorry.
This is all going to make sense to everybody. You will all understand.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
What we've done.
Yeah. So we just saw Nate's original footage.
Yep.
No person walking out.
Correct.
And also note, guys, we don't have a timestamp on the footage that's been released by law enforcement.
Correct.
So we watched the footage that was released. And now we're getting into my favorite, Geotab. Geotab is accurate. and Geotab does not lie.
Cameras lie.
Cameras lie.
Geotab does not lie.
Cameras have delays. Cameras have shitty footage. Cameras can run on low frames per second, but Geotab doesn't. So remember when I first told you in a different video, there are 28 seconds missing from Nate's footage, right?
Correct.
So, as we can see here, that's his Geotab information from that day, Monday, August the 13th. Chris starts his truck at 5:18 and 2 seconds at 2905 Saratoga Trail, not at his home address. So as you can see here, at 5:18 a.m., he starts his truck at 2905 Saratoga Trail, not at 2825 Saratoga Trail.
Correct.
And where is 2905 Saratoga Trail? It's Nate's house.
Correct.
This is Nate's house. This is Chris's house.
That's the back of Nate's. Just so that people can see, that's the back of Nate's. So Nate's on the right and Chris's is on the left.
Yeah. So this is Nate's. This is Chris, 2825. Okay? So as you can see, Geotab even gives you the coordinates. If you type in the coordinates, we know that Chris Watts parked right where this little blue or gray truck or car is. He parked
Correct.
right here. Coordinates don't lie. So if you want to take a screenshot of this and go to Google Earth or Google Maps, type in the coordinates and you will see exactly with the pinpoint where he was parked.
And please, people, don't come and say to us, okay, oh, the GPS is sometimes out. It's this and that.
No.
Well, because I need to quickly explain something. It's not out because it places his vehicle at a certain place.
Right.
Okay, out at Survey 319.
Yes.
At a certain time. In an exact certain position, and Troy McCoy was very, very vocal in stating where Chris's truck was parked. So let's please everybody understand, Geotab does not lie.
No, it's the most accurate system that's out there at the moment. Also, through Geotab, I discovered that Chris Watts was actually driving by on the field while he took that 2 photographs of the sunflowers. So he was not standing there. He was driving by, taking a picture out of his window. This is how accurate Geotab is. Okay? So let's move on. Nate's camera starts recording at 5:18, 30 seconds a.m. Like I said before, let's be fair. Give it a second or, take off a second. Doesn't matter. You see here, screenshot of the original body cam footage because I only go by this now. Monday, 5:18. And down here, it says motion detected 5:18 and 30 seconds. Okay? But we had that before, so no big deal. All right. The time from 5:18 and 2 seconds to 5:18 and 30 seconds is missing from the footage. That's 28 seconds. Or like I said, let's give it another second, then it's 29 or 27, depending on what you want to give it or take. So now let's look at Chris Watts' stops. This is his Geotab sheet. The top one in blue is Troy McCoy. We are only interested in the yellowish green one that's down here. It says His number is 14896. That's Chris Watts. His boss is Luke Apple. And Luke Apple basically checks out his Geotab. Luke Apple is also the one Chris Watts was telling, if you see anything weird on my Geotab, I'm gonna sleep over at a friend's house or something along those lines. On his Geotab sheet, you can see he went home, 2825 Saratoga Trail in Frederick at 4:40 p.m. on the 9th of August, right? He was there until 5:18 a.m. on the 13th of August. So, now that's interesting. His first stop is recorded 2905 Saratoga Trail at 5:18 a.m. He was there until 5:46 a.m. And now listen carefully, you guys. From the time he started his truck until he went into his driveway, 29 seconds were gone. So this took him 29 seconds. Like I said here, 5:18:02 and 5:18:32, he was in his driveway. So this is 30 seconds. The difference is 30 seconds. But Nate's camera started recording at 5:18:30. So deduct that 2 seconds. What you have left is 28 seconds, right?
Correct.
29 seconds that took him. And of those 29 seconds, 6 seconds was idling, right? So Chris Watts started his truck at Nate's. His Geotab sheet shows an alert of 29 seconds backing up when leaving and custom backing up when leaving. 6 seconds of that was registered idling, rolling without gear. Okay? Hold on 1 second. I gotta get my son to be quiet.
Okay, everybody. Yeah, we know that searching for justice. We're actually getting to this. Okay, we're getting to it. But we're going to definitely.
Sorry about that, guys.
We're going to blow everyone's minds. So everybody, just please be patient with what you're seeing. Just please be patient because this is mind-boggling where we're heading.
Yeah. So those 29 seconds are exactly the time missing from Nate's footage. CW backing up to the side of the road at his property before pulling into his own driveway. And as you can see here, he has twice broken a rule. The red triangle stands for backing up when leaving. And the blue triangle, this is a rule Anadarko made. We don't know the details and what rule exactly it is. We only know it's a rule of backing up when leaving custom. So we saw him only once backing up. Guys, keep that in mind. We only saw him once backing up when he went into his driveway. But he has 2 alerts of backing up. So what he did was actually, he was parked at 2905 Saratoga Trail, backed up onto his curb or side of the road, and then basically backed up again into his driveway. That's why he has 2 alerts. Okay? Do you understand that, Dave?
Yes, I do.
Okay. I just want everybody to know what's going on. And then, like normal stuff, from 6:53 a.m., 9:30, Survey 319, he did not go anywhere else. And the light blue triangle is actually for idling. That's how we know that he drove past taking pictures of sunflowers. All right. So why haven't we seen him backing up when leaving at Nate's property? This is exactly the time that is missing. These 28 or 29 seconds. So this is, as you can see here, his first stop was actually Nate's house at 5:18:02 a.m. And this is his first stop. This is Saratoga Trail. You see here again, he broke a rule, a Geotab rule. I don't know what they custom set up. I just know it's breaking the rule of backing up. You see here, stop 1, stop 6, and stop 7. So that's when he actually comes back home is stop 6. And stop 7 is when they tell him to park around the corner. So down here, you see the red backing up when leaving and blue custom backing up when leaving. The light blue is idling. So this is actually what Anadarko set up on rules. So if Nate's camera only started recording at 5:18:30 a.m., what footage is law enforcement showing us? Especially, you don't see nobody walking out on Nate's original footage, right? We compared the footage. Nobody was walking out. So Weld County released 24 clips of footage in total of 75.6 minutes. But Chris Watts was only loading stuff, quote unquote, for 27 minutes and 49 seconds. So what you see is actually around 48 minutes of total garbage, loops, and overlays. I don't know what they did to that footage, but you can basically
They massacred it.
take 75% or 90% of it and put it in Black Mesa's dumpster.
Yep.
So footage is stretched and looped, right? We know that now. So Detective Baumhofer advised a neighbor of the Watts family had a motion-activated surveillance system which showed Chris' work truck back up into his driveway the morning of Monday, August the 13th, 2018, for approximately 10 minutes. Detective Baumhofer stated it was difficult to be precise due to the angle, but it appeared the tailgate of Chris' work truck was backed in at least a foot inside of the garage, which is not true. Detective Baumhofer advised Chris' truck would not have been able to back up into the garage any further due to Shannon's vehicle still parked inside the garage. Detective Baumhofer stated the surveillance video also did not show Chris driving away because the camera had turned off. So 10 minutes of footage that Nate provides. Then the camera turns off. They don't see him driving away, right?
Correct.
So that's interesting because law enforcement showed us that he did drive away. So where is that footage from? What day is that footage from? It's certainly not from August the 13th.
Definitely not.
Definitely not. But we know it's doctored. And here's the proof. I'm going to...
Oh my goodness. Here we go. Here we go, everybody.
I'm gonna... I gotta share a different screen. It's PixArt because so many people ask me what program I use for the overlays. There are 1,000 million programs out there, and I don't want to advertise for them because I'm not getting paid by PixArt. It's about time. But yeah, PixArt is just the best and easiest program for Apple, and I don't know if you can use it with Microsoft or whatever there is out there. But for me, it works best. So I'm going to be showing you PixArt.
Yes, Betty's barn. TJ will put this all on full screen for everybody, so don't panic.
Yeah, definitely. So where's my PixArt? Here's my PixArt.
This was a discovery, everybody, at a ridiculous hour of the morning. Okay.
Basically ridiculous.
Okay.
Okay, what I just did is I took 2 screenshots. Of Dave played me the footage. So this is original footage right here. And this is footage, I don't know where it comes from because I don't believe any longer that this is from August the 13th. I'm sorry, I don't believe it. So this is just 2 screenshots. Everybody can do it. I'm gonna blow it up so we all see in full screen. There you go. The blue line means you're exactly in the middle. So that's good. And then I just put the other one on top of it. There you go. So what I did next is an overlay. So I'm gonna be going slow. So the daylight picture is actually on top of the night footage, okay? As you can see here. Doing an overlay, just a normal overlay. So here you can see the night vision, and this is the day vision. This is the last couple seconds Nate's camera recorded.
Correct.
Night vision, day vision. Okay, you guys, and now I want to show you something. Please, all you guys, stop typing in chat for a second. I need everybody to see this. See these 2 cracks in the tiles or edge of the tiles, right? And now you guys, this is the daylight. Remember that.
Focus, everybody. Please stop chatting and please look at the screen because this is proof.
Important.
This is the most important thing in this entire presentation is right here, right now.
Right. So as we know, guys, keep in mind, Baumhofer said, the camera of Nate turned off after 10 minutes and they did not see Chris Watts leaving in his truck, okay? But we still provided with a daytime picture taken from Nate's footage. So now please concentrate on these 2.
Right on this side of that front of that rear wheel, please, everybody. Please look at that crack.
Do you see my little cursor going?
I see it clearly.
Okay. All right. And now all I'm doing is making the daylight picture disappear, basically. Now look at this, guys. There you go.
Where's the crack?
Where's the crack? Where is that crack?
Where's the crack, everyone?
Clearly in the daylight. Even here, like damage or something to the floor tiles of the driveway. It does look a little bit like damage to me, the 3 little spots here. I cannot say for sure, but it's something weird going on the floor. Please look at this. It's gone. It's not there.
We are seeing much, much older footage in the dark.
Right.
Much, much older.
Mm-hmm.
Like, could be months, everybody. Months.
Yep.
Where's the crack?
I go slow for you guys. Even if it's nighttime. And this is what I want to show you as well. So nobody can say, oh, the crack disappears when it's dark, and no, it doesn't. Because, you guys, look at this one. It's still there, right? So why isn't that one right here in front of Nate's tire? It's not there. But this is. And also, this is a motion sensor light. It would reflect straight onto that crack or tile thingy that is here, but it's simply not there. No shadow or anything. But as soon as I do this, it's there. Right? And I was asking Dave, what's all this shadow kind of shade stuff? And Dave told me that's water because he had his sprinkler on. Okay?
Yeah,
So
it had it on,
just
yes.
in case questions are coming, what's that shadow? It's not a shadow.
And there's the water going over the top of the crack, the other crack that's actually behind the back wheel that you can't see in the darkness either.
Right. So I'm going to go back to night vision. It's gone. It's there. It's gone. Also, you guys, look at the flower arrangement. Okay? 3 little white flowers. Now look at this. It's gone. It's only one left. So what footage do we actually see here? From what date is that footage? Baumhofer said the camera turned off after 10 minutes. We don't see Watts leaving the house in his truck. So what footage do they have? What footage did they present to us?
Look at that flower, everyone.
Right here. One little white flower. Also, the damage to the tiling. I don't know if it's damage or if it's just some dirt or whatever it is.
But I just want to explain to everybody that further up on this bigger crack, which is straight above where it says FX effects, okay, there's like a skid mark. I just want everyone to see it's like a skid, it's like a tire skid mark from a bicycle, is what it looks like on the concrete.
Are you talking about this one?
No, lower, right down the bottom, right down the bottom, right down the bottom.
Like here?
There, that,
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah.
I want everyone to see. Now, the thing is, if they're talking about the crack over there, all right, you have a look at what happens, okay, and how much thicker that skid mark gets as it gets dark.
Want me to go to nighttime?
Yes, please.
All the way?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
Right.
If you see that, I mean, you must see that.
Correct.
At night.
Correct.
But you don't. The flowers, different. The crack, missing. That crack. Okay, I wouldn't even say that this one is missing because it's basically blurry down here. In this area. Okay, to be fair, it might be there, but this is clearly missing. Clearly missing. The flowers are different. Look at this. Right? And it's an exact overlay because PixArt does move the pictures. So you see that with the blue line it gives me. It tells me exactly when I'm right on top. It's gone. There. gone. Okay?
Yep. See, and even Autumn Renee, her name is to be Criminal Imagination. She's actually saying that it looks like it's they've done stuff with it on her big TV. It actually looks like it's been manipulated.
Yes. Oh, you mean mine is manipulated?
No. Look at the flower bed. Look at the way that the actual angle of the flower bed right now in the dark, the angle of that as it goes around the bend, and then have a look at the flower bed, the daylight, as there's something messed up with it.
Yeah. I mean, that is just, guys, from that discovery on, I don't believe a word Weld County is saying. Nothing. They are fooling you. It's different. And like I said, you can even see the shade the flowers are producing here onto the pavement, right? You can see every little single thingy, but this big, massive crack is not there.
It's not.
So we cannot be sure if that's the real footage or if that's the real footage. But since Baumhofer said the camera stopped recording after 10 minutes and we did not see Chris Watts leaving, then I asked myself, when was that footage recorded of him leaving the driveway? And also, if you go back to the body cam, Nate actually says, I told him to park at my house because of the burglars. And Chris Watts says, yes, and I did leave my toolboxes unlocked on purpose because I thought we're going to catch them, right? So this was not the first time he parked over at Nate's house because he knew Nate has a camera. And Geotab tells you the exact location of where he was parked. Also, that he never backs up his truck is also not true. Because as we know, Chris Watts always, since the burglaries happened and tools got stolen in the neighborhood and cars were broken into, he unloaded his truck every Friday and reloaded his truck with tools and stuff on every Monday. So the statement of people saying he never backed his truck up is also not true. And I believe the footage they took from him actually leaving was on one Monday when he loaded his tools back up in the truck to leave. But I don't believe that this was the 13th we've been shown.
Definitely not.
My personal opinion. I don't believe anything they say because they doctored that footage and this is proof. Right? Let's keep going. It's getting worse, you guys. It's getting worse. Oh no, I did not want to share PixArt. Sorry. So that's what we all just saw, right?
Correct.
Okay. But that's not all. We have bombshell information for you guys. And when I say bombshell information, I need your eyes, get your glasses, guys, because this happens in a split of a second. And I was talking about this with Dave G actually last night. And I was talking to Dave, Pop-Up Dave. And I'm just gonna show you. Share a different screen. And if this is not freaking bombshell information, then I don't know what is. We believe that
If you're sorry, I just need to say one thing. If you're
Mhm.
in a lightened room right now, try and make it as dark as possible. It
Oh
will
yes.
help your
Mhm.
viewing
Yeah.
of this next bit of footage. Although it is fairly clear to see, just try and darken your room a little bit,
Mhm.
or go into the shade. So if you're on your phone, just so you can try and at least see what you're about to see.
I will be showing you guys the whole footage once, and then we go into detail and I zoom in for you guys, okay? I think that's the best way to go. So,
Yep.
and this is all my own footage, okay? So I don't have, see, like here, it says private because I prepared for today. So not that people come at me saying I'm not giving credit. I always give credit where credit is due, but this is my own or our own. Okay, so it's 2 minutes and 19 seconds. I just wanted you guys to see from the start. It happens towards the end. Okay, go. Lights on. Come on, NK.
There she goes
There she goes. Takes
in her
forever.
white sneakers.
Mm-hmm. Takes forever to reach the headlights. There she is. Going around the truck. There's Betty's or whoever. There he comes or she comes or whoever is driving that truck.
We'll get to that, JP.
Going
JP,
into the
here we
garage
go.
right now.
Yep, gone in.
He's coming back out. Lights on, as you see here.
Or he's walking backwards.
No, he came back out. Takes forever. Any second now. Let's see if you guys see it. He's going back in. There you go. Have you seen it? Have you guys seen it? Let's watch this again. I make it all big. Did I press play?
No.
Didn't I? Yes, I did.
No, you did.
Oh, there you go. Lights on.
Yep. Here we go, everybody. Now look straight above the center of Nate's back
Yep,
part of his
right
vehicle.
here.
Right there. Right where that mouse is, everyone.
This is just Betty's or whoever it is. Still lights on. There he goes.
That's one vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, everybody, watch the screen, please, and don't type in chat.
Okay, he's good. Turn the light off.
Mm-hmm.
Keep your eyes on here, this area. There you go. Have you seen it? Play it again.
And we're about to explain to everybody right now, Chris's truck doesn't have the clicker option.
Right.
For the brakes, for the indicator lights when it locks and unlocks.
And also, he goes into the garage, and he is in the garage when this light shows up.
Correct.
So watch here again. Here. There you go. You seen him?
And the light's still on in the truck. The light was still on.
The light was still on in the truck. I go a little bit further back. When you can actually see him, he's coming out, going back in. And this is when that light flash is showing up. There he goes. Going in. Light is still on. There you go. Have you seen it? There.
There's another vehicle, everyone.
This is somebody turning on their car on the other side of the road. So what you see as this red flash is actually somebody remote controlling their car to unlock it. And what you see here is their backlights reflecting onto the neighbor's fence.
Correct.
So there was 100% somebody else there. What's this going in?
He doesn't have a remote, muck boys. All right? He
No,
does not have a remote for his truck.
He's actually talking about also even if he had a remote, these lights wouldn't be red. Okay? It would be his headlights. And he does not have a remote because he probably was not the one starting his truck at Nate's. Or even driving to survey in his truck. According to Geotab, because we know that it gives alerts when he takes or makes phone calls. But he hasn't got an alert and no rules broken. Here he goes into the garage. Light occurs. I can do it on slow.
Right. Somebody just asked, why are we analyzing fake footage. Well, it's the only footage we have. The first 10 minutes is the most important footage according to Detective Wormhover's report. Okay, so we are going to analyze the crap out of this. It may well be
first
fake.
2 minutes.
Okay, this is the first 2 minutes of the 10 minutes.
Right.
That is why we are showing this actual footage. Okay, this is of the 10 minutes. So anything up to 5:27 a.m. is why we're showing this and not anything after it.
Right. So I'm having it on slow.
Look there, everybody. Where the hell is that line? Like, look at it now. Look at the wheel. That back wheel. Where's that line?
There's the
lights.
Can show it again. You saw it even better now?
Clearly.
Because the friggin' headlights and rear lights turning on. So somebody is unlocking or locking his car or her car. So you see here in this area, you see the headlights and reflecting towards the left and the rear lights reflecting towards the right. Watch again on slow-mo. Have you seen it, Dave?
I'm watching.
See? Doing it again.
They were brake lights.
Brake lights, right?
And it's reversed in. They
But
are brake lights.
Betty is already gone, so it's not Betty.
NK's phone pinged at 6:16 a.m.
Yep. We have some more discovered, but this is for next week. Did I press play?
I don't know.
Oh my goodness. Of course I did not. Did I? Yes.
You have now, I think.
I cannot zoom anymore. I'm trying to pause it as soon as it comes up. Okay, you guys, check this. This is as far as I can zoom in. So you see basically yellowish lights definitely, and rear lights reflecting onto here. So what the heck? It's not his indicator lights or anything. His lights are still on. Geotab, in fact, tells us that he did not turn his truck off, because once he started his truck at Nate's, it stays at the same position. That indicates that he never turned his truck off. And if you go to the Geotab sheet at survey 1029, you see the same thing. He's idling, rolling around, but never turns off his truck. He turns off his truck at 1029 on 3 occasions, And this is also when Geotab locks his truck to be turned off. So it's not wrong. So these are not his indicator lights. And Betty
Definitely not.
is already gone by that time, right? She went out there seeing his truck. And Betty went before he backed in, right? So to me, this is definitely somebody else there.
Yep. Just excuse me for one moment, everybody. I'll be right back. But could just keep going with the presentation, please.
Yeah, well,
please. Okay,
yep,
don't stop.
well. Go smoke. Okay, you guys. I'm gonna keep going. Yeah, this was pretty much a bombshell. Betty never said there was another car. Well, she said there was a grayish truck, different than Watts's truck. And Betty is gone by that point. Yes, right, tumbleweed. So we don't know. Also, keep in mind, guys, they asked all the neighbors. Right? They ask all the neighbors, did you see anything unusual, this and that? Nobody saw anything. Nobody saw anyone leaving. Nobody saw anyone coming except Betty. Right? And also, some neighbors had doorbell cameras, but the footage was gone somehow, right? Like everything else in this case is gone somehow. Okay, we watched carefully. Now let's get into the Black Mesa Road dumpster. There we see our friend NK, watching over the dumpsters in her nice little flower dress. And yeah, we're gonna get into this a little bit more because we have discovered that him parking somewhere else for 2 to 5 minutes is not unusual at all. So, of him stopping at Black Mesa Road could be nothing but a habit. And I'm gonna leave this out because Dave wanted to tell you guys something about this one, and I'm gonna go right into that. So CW is stopping at Black Mesa Road on his way home when he was captured on camera at the Evans family right here. Was probably not to get rid of anything. It was more like a habit maybe, but let's take a look at his Geotab. So this is what I filtered out of his Geotab, and we see this is basically when it starts. This is the data I have from July the 2nd. I'm pretty sure if I would have more data from June or May or whatever, it would come up as well. So what our friend Chris Watts does is every day, except, of course, when he is off or when he's in North Carolina or on Saturdays and Sundays, every day before he gets home to 2825 Saratoga Trail, he stops somewhere else for a couple of minutes, sometimes 15 minutes, sometimes 20 minutes, but he stops, right? So as you can see here, the 2nd of July stops at 6420 Steeple Rock Drive. 3rd of July stops 6503 Steeple Rock Drive before he gets home, only for a couple of minutes. Here, for example, it's about a minute. Here, it's about a minute. But we also have times when he stops for 5 minutes or longer. On the 5th, he stops at 6503 Steeple Rock, also for approximately 20 minutes. Then on the 6th, 6420 Steeple Rock. On the 8th, 6503 Steeple Rock. On the 9th, 6503 Steeple Rock. On the 11th, 6503 Steeple Rock. On the 12th, 6503 Steeple Rock. On the 13th, 6503 Steeple Rock. On the 16th, 6503 Steeple Rock. On the 17th, 6420 Steeple Rock. On the 18th, he actually goes after work, or before work, sorry, at 6:05 a.m. until 6:06 a.m. 6420 Steeple Rock. On the 19th, 6420 Steeple Rock. On the 20th, 6503 Steeple Rock. On the 24th, 6420 Steeple Rock. On the 25th, 6420 Steeple Rock. On the 26th, he goes to 6503 Steeple Rock, then 6201 Steeple Rock. Oh, Saratoga Trail, excuse me, before he actually goes in the area of his house. He's not parking in front of his house, right? On the 8th of August, 6420 Steeple Rock, then 6401 Saratoga, then 2825 Saratoga. Then in the AM, on the 13th, 2905 Saratoga, this is Nate's house. On the 13th, when he gets home, 6507 Black Mesa. And then he goes home, parks at 2825 Saratoga. On the 14th, he was told to park around the corner somewhere because of the dog searching, right? So he parks at 6201 Saratoga. So this is 6503 and 6420 Steeple Rock. Both are approximately a minute drive from 2825 Saratoga Trail. So the question is, what did he do there? And was it a coincidence that he went to Black Mesa? Was he really throwing something in the dumpster? Or was it just a habit? And some people would say, yeah, maybe he had an affair, with NK. So he might have parked there for 2-3 minutes to be with her on the phone. I see that. But he also did that when Shanann was in North Carolina. So why would he do that? Always for 2, 3, 4 minutes, sometimes 5 or 6 minutes. Just park there in front of these two houses. More so on 6503 Steeple Rock, but also on 6420 Steeple Rock. And you see what's here to the left? You see that? Right? It's a little oil field. Here, I cut it off, sorry. There are little oil tanks. So what did he do? What did he do there? And this started when his affair started with NK. Dave, I was just explaining.
Yeah, I've been watching it all.
Okay, sorry. Why he parked there, or that he parked there in general, always for 2 to 6 minutes every day before he got home. And we were talking about this, and you said, yeah, he was probably talking to NK on the phone. But then we found out that he did that even when Shanann was already in North Carolina. So what did he do at these two houses?
he might have been finishing a phone call with NK. But if you we'll just get straight back to there. Can you just go back to the previous screen for a second? I need to explain something to people. Down the very bottom, everybody, it says he arrived home, and we all know at 2:07 and 44. Okay, PM on the Monday. We all know he arrived home, and we all know where he parked, which was on the grassy area, still on his property. Okay, look right down the bottom. There it is, the one here. There. And that's where he parked, but it's very close to Nate's house. Yeah. Now, everybody, remember the footage that we told you where his car turns on Monday.
That's right here.
Where it turned at 29:05 Saratoga Trail.
Yeah.
At 5:18:32. So why was he at Nate's? Everybody, this is simple. His vehicle was never in his driveway that morning.
Yep, until 5:18:30 when we see him backing up. So what did he do for 28 seconds?
Because he's turned his car, this is what I'm going to say, because he's turned his car on outside of Nate's.
Right.
Okay, everybody, this is where it gets very tricky. And reverses in. He cannot have locked his car because his engine was running. Let's remember that. His engine stayed running.
Yes, it stayed running because it did not lock him basically turning off. Because if he would have turned his truck off, Geotab would have registered that he is in his driveway.
Correct.
But he didn't. He left his truck running.
Correct.
So he did that quite often. Like, what do I say quite often? He did that every day. He stopped. And I was going through the area, checking if there probably is a traffic light or something, that makes him just stop there. But there is nothing apart from houses. There's nothing. And I have a little homework for you guys. Can you find out, because I was running out of time, can you find out and email me if 6420 Steeple Rock and 6503 Steeple Rock was still under construction in July 2018? This is what I was going to research, but I didn't have time. So if you guys can help us out with this and email me or Dave, I would really much appreciate it. Because if those two houses were still probably in construction, we have a good chance that he might have brought them there. Right? But this is just a thought. So, yeah, this is where he was. So, Dave, I put this up. You want to
show? Yes. What I want to simply say is, everybody, this was the report that Kendall shared into the Discovery, and it's Chris's vehicle. All right, I added the image into the report. It's not actually in that report, that image. I actually added it there, so to make it a little bit easier for people. When he went past 6432 Saratoga Trail on Monday at 2:01 p.m. on his way to the dumpster, or wherever he actually went and parked at 6507 Black Mesa Road. Okay, this is him driving the wrong way from his house. So we've got to remember, everybody, he's in a hurry to come back looking for his missing family. Right. Alrighty, so he has decided to drive the wrong way, everybody, away from his house once he was within his estate. Okay, and this video, this This is a screenshot of a video of Chris's vehicle going past Jason Evans' house at 6432 Saratoga Trail.
Yeah.
Driving the wrong way. Everyone, away from his house.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, okay. 6420 Steeple Rock Drive is a 4-bed, 4-bathroom house built in 2009.
Here, Ellie, you ask for the addresses again. It's 6503 and 6420 Steeple Rock Drive.
A mischievous imp who sends us both lots of interesting emails believes they were at 6229 Marble Hill Place.
Where's that?
Mischievous.
Oh, that's in the area as well.
Yes. Okay, so we're just letting you.
And we checked out who lived there, and it was older people. Right, Dave? We checked who lived there.
Yes.
There were people in their 70s or something, but it's now vacant. So nobody's living there.
Oh, that was at 6201 or 6301 or something.
Was it?
Yeah. That was right on the corner of Saratoga Trail and Steeple Rock. So on that image, just up from where it's on the image on the right. Okay, actually, no, the image on the left is it says 1 minute, right? Where that arrow is, the white box with the car, and it says 0.2 miles. Okay, right there is 6201, where that box is. That's where he pulled up as well, frequently, and that is the house. There's a house there that is currently vacant.
Right, at the corner, right?
Correct.
Yeah, I don't know what he did there, but, I don't think it was that unusual for him to stop somewhere before getting home.
Correct.
For whatever he was doing there. He stopped there for 4 minutes. I mean, he stopped at 6503 and 6420 between 2 and 6 minutes every day. So this could have been just a habit of some sort. We don't know. But when I saw this, I did not find it unusual anymore that he stopped at Black Mesa for some reason. So next time, we're gonna show you exactly to the second what Chris Watts did at what time. He only went into the garage 3 times. And law enforcement wants us to believe he went back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. It's not true. And him going into the garage for 3 times is consistent with only a 10-minute camera roll.
Correct.
So, yeah, and it's definitely all in the data.
And that's what I keep telling everybody in the chats that I pop into. I keep saying it's all in the data. I say data. Okay, data, so data. It's
Tomato.
Correct. It's all in the data, everybody. It's all there. It's just a matter of, I'm going to use my good friends LFT and Tia Dash's channel name, also their Facebook group. You just need to be able to decipher it all, everybody. Right.
So what we did, we basically studied the router logs. Yes. And I'm also in contact with my guy at Apple. And this guy helped me a lot, a shitload, to be honest. on when I discovered the movement and the steps and flights climbed. So he will be on our side as well. I talked to him this morning, and he's gonna get back to me by in the middle of next week with some more information, because we had a couple of questions. And this guy is working for Apple since forever. He's an engineer. And yeah, he's spot on with what he tells me. And only if I have his confirmation of things, or if we have his confirmation of things, we're going to put it out there. Because guessing, it's not knowing. So yeah, this is what we're going to do next Saturday.
Yes.
Same time, 5
On
p.m.
my
Eastern, on Dave's channel.
over on my one next weekend.
Yes.
So
5
this is
p.m.
all part of what, the part of the preview that we actually have, when we say coming soon and all that, this is actually all part of it, everybody. We are getting to the end of this, as in the nitty-gritty of it all.
Yeah.
And we can't do it all at once because it is far too much information for people to absorb in one live stream, and people don't want to watch 3 and 4 hour live streams. A maximum of 2 hours is a lot of people's attention span, and most times it's actually only 15 minutes. But we think 2 hours is completely long enough for a live stream when we are trying to provide you all with so much information.
Yes. So yeah, this is what we're going to do next week, 5 p.m. Eastern, on Dave's channel. Definitely, Dave, I made that thumbnail. You can put it up.
Yep, and it's going to come over. Absolutely.
Okay. Yeah, so that was basically what we wanted to tell you guys. Ellie, did you get the addresses? If not, I can message you, or you message me.
Everybody's been writing them in the comments while you were on your other screen. People have said that when the houses were built, people have said, like both houses on those 2 addresses that you gave on the screen were built in 2009 and 2010.
Okay.
So they were actually already established homes in the area, but they may well have been empty. But he may well have been just pulling up to park there to get rid of all of his messages before he went home. But he was also doing it when Shanann was in North Carolina, so he actually didn't need to delete any messages as well. So why was he actually pulling up there and not driving straight home? That is beyond me.
Yeah. And he did that when Shanann wasn't at home.
Correct.
He did it then. So this is what I don't get. Vicky, yes, the Apple ID, the MAC address, we're on to everything. But I want to be sure, because there are some questions we have. And yeah, I'm just bringing the expert in, not on the panel, but we're in contact, definitely. And I forwarded all the stuff he needs. I sent him the router logs today.
Is that where? Okay. Are the mailboxes located there?
The mailbox is located there.
Is there an area where everybody goes to collect their mail for that estate?
That's a good question, actually.
They don't have a letterbox out the front of their house. So is that where they go?
Yeah, but no, I don't think so, because there were letters and also packages in front of the house all the time. So I don't know. And I don't know.
A lot of people are saying it's a community mailbox area.
Okay, we got to check this out. So what did he do on Black Mesa then?
Well, Black Mesa Road was he's coming home the day his family are missing. He should be in a hurry to come home. So he actually, thing is, he states in his Wisconsin interview what he did at the dumps, like at a dumpster. He got rid of the dolls and
but
all of that stuff.
fair.
But I don't, pardon?
To be fair, he only says that when they tell him, did you get rid of stuff? Did you get, change your clothes or something? And he's like, yes, 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 yes.
Yep. Okay. So here we go. Dr. B showed his stop at the letterboxes. She showed it on a live show. Okay. So there must be letterboxes there. Sorry if we were not aware of that.
Yeah, but I'm gonna definitely check into that myself as well because I want to know for 100%.
Yeah, 100%. Absolutely. That's what we're here to do. Okay. And somebody else also wrote in the chat before that if we think all of the data is manipulated, why are we actually, and we think it's fake?
No.
Why do we even believe the case? We don't actually believe it's all fake. This is the whole thing. We've actually worked out what is definitely real, and things that have been not even put in there. There is several things that are not connected to Wi-Fi that don't come up on the actual data sheets, right? But we do know, right? You cannot have things that are connected to their Wi-Fi network and them not actually identify them when there's a MAC address and an IP address, and we have a few unknown devices.
Yeah,
they are unknown, people. Yeah. So that's something we're going to delve into next week because it's actually going to be very interesting when people get to see what we've figured out and how we've worked it out. There's a lot in this case that's actually very real. Don't get me wrong. And I can assure everybody, 4 people lost their lives.
Yes.
This is real. It is real.
Yeah. No doubt about it.
Hi, Brooke. This is real.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've never said that I don't believe this case happened, and it's all a hoax or whatever. I do believe there was some stuff, I wouldn't say staged, but left out and edited on purpose to fit some sort of narrative. But what we discovered in the router is also pretty interesting. And we're going to be working on that for next week, definitely. Because, we can basically tell you guys to the second where he was and what he did. And I checked out all the body cam footage. I compared the body cam footage timestamps to his router logs and everything. So it's pretty safe to say we know what he did.
Where does Sugar Beats asked a good question?
Where's she? Sugar Beat.
Yeah, where does Geotab say Chris Watts was parked when Shanann Watts came home? 2825 Saratoga Trail.
Yep.
Okay, because he didn't turn on his vehicle until 5:18. He turned it off on the 8th of August and turned it back on the 13th of August. His vehicle didn't go anywhere.
Right.
He turned it back on the 13th of August. So he was actually
Don't
parked.
Forget, guys, he was 6 seconds idling.
Correct.
Within those 29 seconds that were missing. But isn't it weird, you guys? I mean, this 28 or 29 seconds is exactly what's missing at Nate's footage.
Correct.
We don't see him backing up his truck into on his curb or side of the road. This is what's missing. Why is it missing? And who's walking out of that friggin' house if he's already in the truck? Yes, Rosie, I know his truck was out front on the doorbell camera. But don't forget he was idling and he was backing up twice, and we only see him backing up once.
Correct.
So the first time or the second time him backing up was when he backed up to his property from Nate's. He has 2 alerts for backing up, but we only saw him backing up once.
Correct. Beach blanket. Why would law enforcement be protecting NK?
Oh, I love that name. Beach blanket. Oh, sounds like holiday.
It does. It does. And I understand why would they? They're not necessarily protecting NK. They are, in my opinion, protecting something much bigger. And it's not even in Colorado. Okay. And when we put this together, I have to give you as a date. When do you go on holidays?
Me?
Yes. When are you unavailable?
I'm unavailable from the 30th of August till the 6th.
Okay. Well, the weekend of the 6th or the 7th, whenever it is when we will be doing it. Dirty South. When you get back, we will be discussing Dirty South on my channel.
Okay, but this is going to be members only.
Yes, members only in chat. That's correct. Members only chat.
Yep.
Okay. Because it's going to blow everybody's minds.
Yeah.
So I don't just believe NK has got lucky. A number of people have got lucky because the whole thing was shut down by the FBI people. So if they're the ones running the show, it's much bigger. Much, much bigger than what we've been presented.
Yeah. But there's still a lot of work to be done.
Correct.
Because I only involve myself in topics when I'm 100% sure. This has nothing to do with me not believing anybody else, but I'm just like that. I want to see for myself, I'm just like that.
Yep.
So I don't want to, incriminate somebody if I don't have any proof.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, it's going to be on Dave's channel.
It'll be on my channel for the Dirty South stuff. I don't want to put TJ in a position on her channel discussing Dirty South. I'm the one that's always wanted to talk about it anyway. So I don't want any backlash to come to this channel because this channel is amazing for facts.
That's okay.
But as I am too.
I brush it off.
But yeah, I know.
Yeah. And also on the 6th, the week of the 6th, I'll be launching my first part of the documentary.
Wow.
Yes. The beginning.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I want to bring out one part every month. Or maybe twice a month. We see how I get on. Yeah, it's going to be a great timeline with every single thing in it. And everything we together or I have worked on and brought out so far. Yeah, it's going to be interesting.
It's going to be absolutely awesome. Oh, my goodness gracious me. Oh, my goodness gracious me. There are 600 people watching.
Wow. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
That thumbs up.
Everybody.
Or thumbs down. It doesn't matter.
Yes. It all goes into the algorithms.
It's all good. It's all good for YouTube stats. No matter if thumbs down or up.
No, I didn't say it's about pain. I said it'll be YouTube chat. Sorry, it'll be members chat, but it's going to be live on YouTube for everyone to watch. Okay, but the chat has to be controlled. And the only way to control the chat on Dirty South, I'm sorry, is for it to be members only. That's the only way to do it. That's the only way, because this is a very, very sensitive subject, the most sensitive subject in the entire case. Yep. Okay, and everybody needs to be protected. And I'm terribly sorry, but it will be members only chat. And
if we see how it goes, I mean, if
we might open it.
We see how it goes, and we probably do members only stream on that as well, because
we'll see what happens.
We gotta, I take responsibility for my viewers and my subscribers. Yeah. And we gotta keep in mind that we're not living in the USA. I'm living in Europe, and Dave is in Australia, so we're pretty safe. But still, I feel like I have some responsibility, and I don't know if people watching, and if they comment in chat or chatting with each other, some people might see their names go after them for what they said or something, and this is what I fear the most.
Yep.
So let's just see how it goes.
Yeah,
what information
it's a very, very it's a very, very sensitive. People don't realize. I'm so sorry. You don't realize how sensitive.
Yes.
The subject is.
Yeah.
It is. This goes way bigger, right? This is government stuff where we're going. Okay.
Yes.
It is way big.
I mean, you guys gotta understand, it's people working in the background for a month on this. And, I'm not being rude or anything, but you gotta be careful who you are employing to do that job, if I can say that. To investigate
that person's fully protected. That person will never, ever be mentioned, and never has been, and never will be.
Exactly.
Ever.
So, yeah. That's what I just wanted to say. They can be dangerous. Yes, they can be. Aussie girl.
Yes, absolutely.
You don't know who these people are, and I don't know who these people are, and I don't know who these people are involved with. So, yeah.
Yep. So, Searching for Justice seems to have a lot of information and writing a lot of good comments as well.
It's not possible to put it in. Well, you can send 10 mails. Doesn't matter.
10 emails. Searching for
20
Justice.
or 30.
Just CC both of us.
Yep.
People have no idea. You have no idea how high up the cover-up is. It is ridiculous.
Yeah.
In my opinion at the moment. Okay? It's there's another thing at stake.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not anything to do with Chris Watts, Shanann, or the babies.
Yeah.
Well, he's just become, what's the word I used the other day when I was thinking about this? It's all for the greater good. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
So people think about who would say for the greater good, and that's where I'll stop.
Yep. Sugar Beet, I wouldn't doubt if we are being watched. Yeah, of course we're being watched. Of course we're being watched. You cannot imagine what emails I get all day, every day. But I don't care, really. Thank you, Maria. I read recently that the owner of Serbia was in jail for a violation of oil spills some time ago. Really?
Oh, that's wow. Something interesting.
I didn't know that.
I was going to ring him next year so I can go there and see if I can use a shovel and see how long it takes to dig a
Hello,
hole.
would you please include me?
Yes, you're coming. Yes, you're coming. Yeah, we're going to try and get permission to go on to Survey 319. We know it doesn't exist anymore, but we know where
Doesn't matter.
we do know where Shanann was buried.
Yep.
So that's our plan for next year, everyone. The big trip. All right, so
Yeah, the mails. No, it doesn't give me any scares. And I can only say I'm sorry, guys, if I did not get back to you yet. If you have sent me an email like forever ago, I'm also having a day job. It
yes,
means
and I work full time,
in
so
all my
it's
free time. So please don't be mad. And yeah, I really enjoy all your messages and all your emails and stuff. But yeah, it sometimes just takes me a little while to respond. If I have a free minute, I definitely do. I don't believe he dumped those either,
no.
especially that blanket, that Yankees blanket, was found upstairs.
Oh my goodness gracious me!
Why are you
Seriously,
doing what?
you're asking that question? You're asking that question here? Really?
What are we doing?
For doing it for justice. We're doing it for Shanann, Bella, Cece, and Nico. And the world needs to know what has gone on. Why are we doing this? Oh my goodness. Yeah. To actually get the murderers off the streets. Unbelievable. Seriously? Really? You don't
He
think we're going
doesn't
to see
think
justice? Well, you must know a lot more than us.
NK blocked me on Facebook. I didn't know she had Facebook anymore.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Yes, Karina. Yeah, that's why I'm going to take Robbie with me. Robbie's a sexy little fit dude. He can come and dig the hole for me. All right. And he's fit, he's fitter than Chris.
He's actually not him, but there's actually a Navy SEAL digging a hole, and it took him for, I believe it was 7 inches. It took him 45 minutes. It's on YouTube.
Wow.
Yeah. So I don't think that Chris Watts was able to dig this hole in 18 minutes. Yeah. Well, if NK is in BC, anyone know where? I'm here as well.
British Columbia. Vancouver. I guess.
She could be
Possibly.
anywhere.
Yeah, well, I can tell you now, she's not on the Gold Coast.
What?
She's not on the Gold Coast. She's not here. She's not here with me. And she's not, definitely not, well, because I'll tell you now, I haven't delivered any packages to her. And also, who else? She's definitely not in Germany.
Oh no, because I'm at the airport every day. I would have seen her coming in.
If she was in Germany, I'd rebuild the Berlin Wall and drop it on her again.
No, don't be that rude. I would put her in my basement. Elizabeth, that's very funny that you bring that up, because I'm gonna tell you guys something next week as well, and it goes in the Texas direction.
Very interesting. And
Yep.
and Searching for Justice has written it again. The grave was dug on Tuesday. Chris Watts never went back to Survey 319 after Monday.
Yeah.
Yep, and we all know officially after the initial lies and deceit who was out there on Tuesday. We actually know that, everybody. I'm sorry. We actually know. And it took deceit and lies for that person to actually then admit he was there, because he was busted. because his Geotab placed him there.
No, Melina, I'm not working at the airport, but I'm a plane spotter. I love planes.
Yeah.
I just love it. And it broke my heart when I couldn't fly during COVID. And yeah, so we stay here on my holiday, but that's okay. And next year, big trip, Dave. Already been searching for flights.
Yes. Yep. So yeah, I won't be able to do it until at least January or February when I purchase them, because we don't know what the rules are going to be like.
Yeah,
because
we gotta...
our borders are closed. I mean, seriously, I can't even get out unless it's for an emergency. You know what I mean? It's just It's a nightmare leaving Australia at the moment. So
and since I'm not getting the vaccine, not yet.
Oh God, yeah, I've had mine.
I have problems going anywhere anyway.
Yeah.
Where's everyone else's Geotab report? I do have his Troy McCoy's. I do have his Geotab call logs, but only for July. Oh, what a coincidence!
Isn't that amazing?
The August ones, they are all redacted.
Not. Of course.
Of course not.
Because this is where I believe Chris has got a chance for a 35C. And the reason being is there is that much evidence that's been kept from the defense. I don't mean just keeping it from us. Where is all the phone logs and phone calls between Chris on Monday morning and text Tuesday with NK and Chris? Where are all those phone calls that he has stated quite clearly that I know of, definitely, that he had with NK on Monday morning? And as she describes at the end of her 16th of August interview with Kevin Kobach, the audio recording, the kept from the public final part of that interview, might I add, when there's another hour and 30 minutes that was actually added onto the 2 hours and 19 minutes. And she actually discusses quite clearly in there about Text Tuesday.
Yeah.
All these text messages that her and Chris had on the Tuesday. Where the hell are all those? This is why I believe they've still kept Chris Watts' phone and haven't given it back to Ronnie.
Yes.
It's because there is evidence in there that could pretty much say Chris did not kill anyone. Basically.
What I also believe is that he used his work phone quite a lot to text her and call her. But we'll see that all in the router logs. How are the rules if they redact stuff? Well, Melina, they can redact stuff however and whenever they like. If somebody complains, says, oh, I don't want my name up there, they redact it.
But why did they keep in little Maddie and young Nick when they were both minors? Why are their faces visible? Why are their names and dates of birth and all that sort of information public record? And they were minors. There's something wrong.
Yes. Well, but that's the system, right?
Yes, purple blonde. I'll definitely be going to the house. I'm going to go and trespass as much as I possibly can until they ask me not to.
Yep.
So, yeah. That phone's going nowhere. That's right. That phone is not going anywhere.
Hold on. That was an interesting question. Shanann's spirit box said there is a fingerprint in the basement. Something about a dresser as well. I think in her bedroom. Oh my God. Speaking of the bedroom, Dave discovered something today or a few days ago.
The bedroom. Let's discuss the
You guys gotta listen to this. This is crazy stuff.
Bedroom. Young Nick, in his interview, has all right. And sorry, in discussions with law enforcement,
Mm-hmm.
Young Nick talks about when he's been over there to dog sit at times, he's observed the striped pattern sheets,
Mm-hmm.
the blue striped pattern sheets. Everybody
He did.
in the bedroom whilst he was dog sitting.
Yep.
Why would he walk into the Watts bedroom? I'm sorry, and be up close and personal enough with their bed ever to notice the exact sheets that somehow end up in the trash can.
Yep. Hi, Michael.
I'm sorry, but that doesn't make any sense. And also, why does one of those sheets miraculously ends up out at Servy?
Mm-hmm.
No, it's got nothing about what the police say on the bed. It's got nothing to do with what the police. No. He's talking about
The sheet.
He's talking about the sheets not being nothing to do with the Monday. Apparently, he's talking about an observation that he made in the past about the sheets.
Yeah, how does
It's
he know?
unbelievable.
I mean,
How does he know?
maybe he's nosy and went into the bedroom.
Yeah, well, obviously, kids are nosy, and in this same report, if I can find it very quickly,
Yes. Share your screen.
I know I wrote it on the bottom of it, didn't I?
Crazy what this boy does.
I'll just look for the. Yeah, if you can keep answering questions for a second, I'll be right with you. Just give me a second. I'll just.
Purple blonde. He probably got naughty with a girl whilst watching the dog, right? Yeah, we don't know. Probably he's nosy. Yes, he is. On one hand, it's good that he is. On the other hand, it's kind of creepy. I mean, I don't know. He said way more stuff, and Dave's gonna pull it up in a second if he can find it. He showed me today, and I never read this because I never read his interview. Neither did I read the interview of Nicole Atkinson, to be honest. But yeah, it's pretty. I was like, what did he say? It's like you guys need to read that because it's he did a lot, you know. Teens are nosy. Oh yeah, they are. Shannon said that Chris did kill her, but he did not kill the girls. Yeah, who did? I mean, keep in mind, guys, that's what I was saying for years. The injuries Bella had, if Chris would have, or if a male, right, would have smothered a child, would she be able to move her head back and forth? I don't think so. So what I was thinking is, of course, it's only my opinion, but what I was thinking, her injuries are the handwriting of a woman. There you go.
Right, everybody, if you can just move Brandy Marie's comment, please, that'd be great. Okay. Righto, everybody. I'm going to let our wonderful narrator read from this point.
Me?
Yep, because you are so good at doing this.
No, I can't spell half of the words.
Yes, you can. You are.
Okay, I do my best.
You're up there with Morgan Freeman.
Oh, I love him. Oh my God.
If he isn't the best narrator in the world, I don't know who is.
Morgan Freeman. Oh my God, I love this guy.
Yeah. So just let me. Right, and this is the last paragraph that really matters. Is this one? So everything highlighted in yellow.
Yeah, you
This is
just gotta
just
scroll for me, please.
Yeah, I'll do all that for you. Not a problem in the world.
Alrighty.
Okay, now this is a report, everybody. It's on Discovery page 14. There it is down there. 1411.
11.
Okay. So it's in the Discovery. This will blow your mind. You only have to, so I don't have to scroll them. You can just, there you go. All yours.
Okay, so Nick said while Watts was looking through Shannon's phone, he left to search the basement, but found nothing. Nick went back up to the main level and looked around, but found nothing. He said everyone else came down to the main level as well, so he proceeded upstairs to search the bedrooms and closets. Oh my goodness. Nick said he noticed the bed in the master bedroom was stripped of its bedding, and he's never seen that before when he babysat or dog sat at the Watts residence previously. Nick described the sheets as white with blue stripes. Nick said he walked outside and was approached by a neighbor, Nathaniel Nate.
Just Nate.
Who stated he has a surveillance camera that sees everything. While in Nate's house with Officer Coonrod, Nick said he observed the video footage showing Watts' truck back up to the garage door, but he couldn't see the back of the truck.
Please pause.
Yep.
Okay, but going back up, okay, this is what's very important, is this one up here. Nick said he noticed the bed in the master bedroom was stripped of its bedding.
Right.
And he's never seen that before when he's babysat or dog sat at the Watts residence previously. Nick described the sheets as white with blue stripes. Now, I'm sure the Watts family had many sets of sheets. Not just one set of sheets, everybody.
Yeah.
So if he's describing them all not being there, and if they are the sheets that are on the floor in the video footage that we always see, okay, and young Nick has observed those sheets, those blue and white striped ones that nobody could see because the room was dark and they only used their lights. Okay, let's remember this. They only used their torches in that room, so you couldn't clearly see them. Well, as it turns out, those sheets, 2 pillowcases and a sheet, if those were the ones on that bedroom floor, why were they filthy on Wednesday morning?
Right.
When they are discovered.
Right. And it wasn't any bodily fluids or something because the dogs would have hit.
Correct.
So, Nick said Chris followed them into Nate's house as well to watch the video surveillance footage. Nick said it seems like Watts was attempting to block his and Officer Coonrod's view of Nate's TV.
Which is not true.
No, it's not true. He was actually walking away. When the footage showed Watts walking around the truck, Nick said he went back into the Watts residence and looked around some more and discovered a red spot on a plant located on the lower landing of the main staircase. It should be noted, Officer Coonrod and I inspected the spot and determined it was inconsistent with blood. Of course, after you scratched it with your nails without any gloves.
Correct. He did that. And let's remember, young Nick went over to that house by himself. Whilst everybody else was in the Watts in Nate's house.
Nick recalled Watts, Officer Coonrod and I looking around inside the house, but said his memory was a blur after that. Weird. Nick said he, Madison, toddler-aged sister, and Nicole left in their car when Sandy Rusek called and asked Nicole to return to Nate's house to provide him with Frank Rusek's phone number.
Now, I asked in somebody's chat earlier today, after I woke up and before I had my shower to be here with you, I asked a very simple question. Now, I don't think this is, and it actually comes down to this bit of this question, this thing that's been written. Okay, and this has got nothing, I'm not questioning the Rusek family, but I have one big question. Why was Sandy and Frank not together?
Mm-hmm.
And where was Sandy on the 13th of August? That's all I want to know, because they weren't together here. So why were and Nicole left in their car when Sandy Rusek called and asked Nicole to return to Nate's house and provide him with Frank's phone number?
Yep.
That doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't.
I'm sorry, it doesn't.
Why isn't she calling the police herself? And also what's weird is Nick said he walked outside and was approached by a neighbor. Okay. Camera sees everything. While in Nate's house with Officer Coonrod, Nick said he observed the video footage showing Watts' truck back up to the garage door, but he couldn't see the back of the truck. Well, that is weird in itself, right? But
Yes.
also, have you guys noticed he does not say, I observed somebody walking out of the house.
Correct.
Right? And little Nick, I mean, he noticed a lot of details, even though his memory is blurred after that. But he would have for sure said, you know, I saw Chris walking out of the house on that footage, but he didn't. Right?
Okay, Rachel's written they were together because Sandy asked Frank on the phone what was the code for the garage. Okay, well, yes, and we do know Frank does work for Dirty South.
Yeah.
As did Shanann. Anyway, I just think it's very interesting about the sheets. Extremely interesting that he knows everything about these sheets.
Okay. Here, Dave, a question for you.
No, I know. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just asking the question because of that line that's written here. That's all. And that's the only time I've ever asked the question was based on this line. Okay. Where is it? And Nicole left in their car when Sandy Rusek called and asked Nicole to return to Nate's house and provide him Frank's Rusek's phone number. Madison blurred after that. Nick said he must. All right, and asked Nicole to return to Nate's house and provide him Frank's. Yeah, so that's the only reason I'm asking. That's the only reason I'm asking. No nefarious reason.
Yep.
I will, Iron Maiden. Thank you. Okay, it's Frank Rusek's number, maybe. Okay.
The fact is disturbing. Frank Rusek working for Dirty South.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Well,
so I'll share that, but that is some other more information, everybody, that I believe is just something else to add to the puzzle.
Yep. Okay, you guys. We're gonna wrap it up, I think, for today. So Dave can crawl back into bed. And yeah. So I hope you all join Dave's channel, definitely, if you haven't already. And we see you guys hopefully next week, Saturday, 5 p.m. Eastern.
Yep, over on the other on my channel.
Yep.
When we go through some very, very interesting things in the data, everybody.
Yep. And I'm also going to be showing you some stuff we have discovered that's involving Charlotte, her friend. Yeah, well, maybe not Charlotte, because she probably did not know, but there was something going on, and there was also something going on in San Antonio, Texas. We're going to talk you through all of this. Thank you so much. Annie is my number one fan. And Pop-Up.
And Poppy. Yes, that's me. That's me. If you haven't already heard, first ever grandchild was born on Friday the 13th, the anniversary of everybody's passing in this case, which is just unbelievably mind-blowing and happened for a reason, I believe.
Yeah. Something's going on there. Yeah. Well, yeah, guys, have a great weekend, and thank you for being so nice in chat.
Absolutely, they were.
My moderators as well. You're doing a great job as always. And also, I wanted to say the most pictures I have put in the tribute video, that's pictures I was provided with from Dave G. So thank you so much for that. And yeah, like I said, guys, have a great weekend. Great rest of your Saturday or Sunday, wherever you are. And we're going to see you all on Saturday next week, 5 p.m. Eastern, over on Dave's channel.
Absolutely.
Right? Okay.
I'll hang around for a minute. But anyway, thanks, everybody. I sincerely appreciate you all being so wonderful to TJ and being so supportive of this channel and so supportive of both the families trying to get justice for these 4 beautiful souls.
Definitely. Dave, if you can stay for a second.
Yes.
Alrighty, guys. Love you all. Thank you so much for your support. And stay tuned for what's to come with us too. All right. Bye-bye, you guys. Bye.
Thank you.
Be safe. Bye-bye.